2022 Annual Meeting and Masquerade Gala. My name is Jill Marshall. I serve on the Board of Directors and also as the Annual Meeting Chairperson. It is my pleasure to serve as your MC this evening. We have many distinguished guests with us. I'd like to recognize Mayor Barbara Blaine Bellamy and Councilman William Goldfinch. And did I miss any other city council members? No? Okay. Thank you all for being here this evening and your continued support of our chamber. I also like to welcome and introduce our new board members that have been elected by our membership. Please stand and remain standing as I call your name. Adam Boyles, Jim Eubanks, Leslie Hill, Dorsey Strickland, Marlene Woodyard. City Councilman William Goldfinch will serve as our ex officio City Council Board Liaison. Welcome to the Board of Directors of the Conway Chamber of Commerce. You may be seated. I'd like to ask Mayor Barbara Blaine Bellamy to come forward for our invocation.
Good evening. Please join me in prayer. Dear God, we thank you for our lives, for our being, and for all the gracious blessings that you bestowed upon us. As we celebrate this annual meeting, our neighbors have just encountered the most horrific and horrendous tragedy imaginable. Please be with them and let us continue to keep them in our hearts. We ask that you make this the best annual meeting ever, that it be meaningful and fulfilling and memorable. And thank you for those people who work with our Chamber of Commerce and their board to ensure that the businesses in Conway, South Carolina, or Halloween, South Carolina, have the best opportunities for success. These things we ask in your name. Amen.
As with all chamber events, this evening would not be possible without the support of our generous sponsors. I'd like to thank this evening's presenting sponsor, Healthcare Partners of South Carolina, and our major sponsors, Theater of the Republic and Anderson Brothers Bank. I'd like to ask representatives of these businesses present this evening to please stand. Again, we thank you for your continued support of our chamber and community. I'd also like to thank our chamber member florists, Daisy Fair and Granny's, for providing our lovely table decorations. Also thanks to the Peanut Warehouse, Creative Results, Hubble Entertainment, The Twisted Teacher, and Joyful Entertainment and Photo Booth for their contributions to tonight's event. Thanks to all the businesses who generously donated to our prize packages, and thanks so much to our annual meeting committee for all of their hard work in making this evening a success. Again, thank you to everyone for being here this evening. Please be sure to take the special annual meeting supplements produced by Waccamaw Publishers home with you tonight, as it details our accomplishments this past year. Our chamber's successes can only be attributed to you, our dedicated members and supporters. We have had a year full of programs, activities, and will continue on our path to excellence, and a special thanks to each of you for the role that you have played in the continued growth of our chamber. Now I invite Mr. Steve Robertson with Waccamaw Publishers to the podium for a special presentation. Steve? Come on up.
Thank you, Jill. It's been the honor of the Ori Independent to produce the Chamber's salute since 1996. That's a long span. We've also had the great pleasure to do the relocation guide for the Conway Chamber of Commerce called Information Please. We're in the process of doing 2023 now, and we're taking space reservations. So if your company would like to get your word out about your company and your services, be sure and contact the Ori Independent at your convenience. Now, over the past 20 years, we've partnered with the Chamber. The Chamber gets a portion of all the sales. And over the past 20 years, we've been able to donate more than $200,000 to the Conway Chamber of Commerce. And this year, we had a very pleasant increase over previous years now that the pandemic is somewhat behind us, we hope for good. So if someone from the Chamber would come forward, I'd like to present a check. Jill, would that be you or Rick? Aaron? Okay. Aaron, this check is for $10,090.73.
If you didn't hear Aaron, he said he's not going to spend it all in one place. Thank you, Steve. What a perfect example of the benefits of our Chamber partnership in the community. I would like to recognize our retiring board members for their time and dedication to the Chamber. We appreciate all of your hard work and support as you have served on the Board of Directors. If you are in attendance, please come forward when I call your name. Jimmy Jordan. I know Jimmy's here. Jimmy. There he is. Sean Cobos. Sean Cobos. City Council Board Liaison, Justin Jordan. Okay. And the last two retiring board members deserve special recognition for not only the length of their continuous leadership in the Chamber and on the board, but also their dedication and commitment to the growth and sustainability of our Chamber during their tenures. Tommy Moore with 11 years of service, and Gary Lee with 13 years of service. And now it gives me great pleasure to present the 2022 Chamber Awards. Since we all know that marketing, advertising, and promotion of our area is one of the most important jobs of our Chamber, our first presentation is for Public Awareness Award. This award was established to recognize an individual or organization that has helped create greater awareness of the Chamber's programs and activities. This year's recipient has been instrumental and beneficial in our Chamber's efforts to promote economic community growth. I am proud to present the Conway Chamber of Commerce's 2022 Public Awareness Award to iHeartMedia. Due to unexpected circumstances, they could not be here tonight, but we are so grateful for their partnership. That will not be the first time or the last time that I mess up tonight, so bear with us. The Chamber of Commerce 2022 Community Service Award goes to a local business which continuously proves to be an outstanding supporter of our Chamber. The 2022 Community Service Award recipient is Vault Eye Associates. Dr. Heather Vault, would you please come forward? Thank you. Our Chamber is truly blessed when it comes to the outstanding volunteers. So many give unselfishly of themselves year after year. The Chamber's Volunteer of the Year Award is awarded to someone that has gone above and beyond to help the Chamber achieve its goals. This year's recipient has shown her support and her volunteer time for basically every Chamber event and program. The 2022 Volunteer of the Year, Ms. Kylie Moore.
He's gonna go first.
Our Chamber Ambassador program has grown significantly this year. These individuals add responsibilities of being an ambassador to their already busy lives by showing up to ribbon cuttings, checking in on members, volunteering for events, and so much more. The Ambassador of the Year Award was chosen by the ambassadors themselves. This year, the recipient has gone above and beyond to fulfill her duties. The 2022 Ambassador of the Year, Ms. August Mize. If it were not for our civic groups and their commitment to our community, Conway wouldn't be what it is today. Each year, the Conway Rotary Club recognizes a small business person that has continuously given back to the community, as well as maintained an upstanding reputation. David Welburn, Conway Rotary Club Service Project Chair, will you please join me at the podium to present the club's 2022 Small Business Person of the Year to this year's deserving recipients.
Thank you, Jill. As you know, Conway Rotary Club has been here in Conway for over 75 years. We pride ourselves on the four-way test. Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned? Those are the values that we try to instill in our people every day, and this is what we use to give this award each year. We feel like those values are instilled in this person as well. Your 2022 Small Business Person of the Year is Mr. William Goldfinch. William is a lifetime native of Conway. He's a 1999 graduate of Conway High School and a 2003 graduate of the Darla Moore School of Business. William is married to Miss Sally Edwards Goldfinch, and they have two sons, Mac and Sam. They live here in Conway, and they have, let's see, so sorry, I had to try to do this with my real glasses on. The Conway Chamber of Commerce, the Conway Planning Commission additionally has served the president of the Conway High School Education Foundation, past president of Billy Boys Incorporated, and past president of the Waccamaw Centroma Club. Please welcome William Goldfinch. Congratulations.
The Rod and Harold McCown Community Service Awards are given to one man and one woman for their commitment to community service within our community. I'd like to invite Mayor Barbara Blaine Bellamy and 2019 Man of the Year recipient David Kennard. please come up and assist in presenting this year's Man and Woman of the Year. Our 2022 Rod and Harold McCown Woman of the Year received her Bachelor of Science degree in Civil Engineering from Princeton University and her Master in Business Administration from Coastal Carolina University. She serves on the Board of Visitors at the College of Science at Coastal Carolina University and was named their 2018 Outstanding Alumnus of the Year. She is a member of the Coastal Women in Philanthropy and Leadership, where she currently serves on the Scholarship Committee. She's a board member of their engineering program, external advisor board, and a board member of the Chanticleer Athletic Foundation, and a member of Coastal Education Foundation Board of Directors. She is a member of the South Carolina Mathematics Standards Task Force, where she represents the business and industry community to review and modify state standards in mathematics. She also serves on the board of the Sockasty Athletic Foundation. She serves as a member of the Conway Medical Center Foundation Board of Directors, as well as the Conway Medical Center Board of Trustees. She served on Horry County Imagine 2040 Steering Committee and is a graduate of Leadership Grand Strand 40. She is a staunch supporter of the United Way of Horry County and served as their campaign chair for 2 years, a first for the United Way, and did it during the pandemic, raising almost $2.1 million. She has since taken over as board chair and led a restructuring of the organization for the first time in 50 years. As part of the professional role, she serves as chairwoman for South Carolina American Wastewater Association Water Utility Council, whose efforts led to pass U.S. Code 401, signed into law in May of 2019, providing up to 4% of the original highway construction cost and funding water and sewer relocation. She serves as a member representative of the South Carolina Water Quality Association, the Water Managers Coalition, and is an advisor to the South Carolina Department of Natural Resources for Groundwater Technical Advisory Committee. Our 2022 Woman of the Year joined Grand Strand Water and Sewer Authority nearly 20 years ago and currently serves as their Chief Operating Officer, the first female president and CEO in the utility's history. She is a native to Horry County and a loving mother to college-age twins, Lewis and Andrea. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in recognizing a very, very busy lady and a true community servant, our 2022 Woman of the Year, Christy Everett.
Give a speech now? Well, I would just want to say thank you so much. I'm shocked. I told everybody that I was here for United Way. I was representing United Way tonight. I did not know Blakely had tricked me into coming to receive this prestigious award, and I'm just thankful for the city of Conway and for all of you here tonight. And I'm just really speechless because my family's here, my friends are here. And I thought I was alone, so, but thank you so much.
Our 2022 Man of the Year received his Bachelor of Science in Business Administration and Finance from Coastal Carolina University and earned a Master's of Business Administration from Winthrop University. He later became a graduate of the Graduate School of Banking of the University of South Carolina, as well as a graduate of the Graduate School in Banking of Louisiana State University. His professional career in the local banking industry has seen him rise from loan officer to branch manager, vice president, and city executive. He currently serves as regional executive and vice president of Anderson Brothers Bank, where he oversees strategic development of investment services in our region, including Aner, Conway, Loris, and Sumter. Through his personal involvement in community initiatives and activities, he ensures his bank's position as a leader within the area. His ability to build, direct, and inspire teams makes him an effective leader in the community, resulting in a real change and progress. His nomination for this honor included this quote: "He is an honorable gentleman who exemplifies the virtue of true citizenship. He has touched the lives of so many, especially the vulnerable. As an esteemed role model in the banking industry, he has earned the respect of colleagues and fellow community members." This year's honoree is a member of the Kiwanis Club of Conway and Coastal Carolina University's Alumni Association. He serves on the board of directors of the Grand Strand Board chapter, as well as the local branch of the Small Business Development Center. He coaches Little League teams in Horry County. He is a graduate of Conway Chamber's Leadership Conway program. He serves as a deacon and treasurer of his church, Langston Baptist. He and his wife, Charity, have 2 children, Garrison, age 12, and Lainey, age 9. Ladies and gentlemen, our 2022 Fan of the Year, Mr. Richard Carroll.
When I get back to work on Monday, we're going to have a meeting at 8 o'clock, and it's going to be about telling the truth. I am absolutely humbled by this recognition. I'm so unworthy to hold this award, but I am so thankful for so many, as Christy said. I found out a long time ago, you're only as good as the people around you, and I've been so blessed. God has blessed me with a wonderful family who surprised me. They're here, and I'm thankful for every one of them for being here. But not only that, a wonderful ABB family that are here and so supportive along the way. Many of you who I've worked with in the past and I've served with in the community, I'm just so thankful that I've had an opportunity to work side by side with you. You've made me who I am today. And then I want to thank my beautiful wife, Charity. She's always here, and where a lot of times everybody sees what good I do, she sees the bad side of me often and loves me anyway. So I'm very thankful for her. But thank you all for this, and it's a great honor, but I consider it a challenge to live up to. So thank you.
Each year, Conway presents the Laverne H. Creel Lifetime Achievement Award to someone in recognition of their extraordinary commitment to the Conway community over the lifetime. Mrs. Creel served on the Chamber of Commerce community for over 25 years. She was a visionary and a coach and mentor to so many in Horry County. She was a role model and an inspiration to a generation of businessmen and women who came of age during her tenure at the Chamber. In addition, this deserving person is presented the Frank A. Thompson II Citizenship Award and given an opportunity to make a $1,000 donation to a local charity of their choice to an endowment former Chamber President, Dr. Peter Barr, and his wife, Betsy. It is my honor to now recognize and honor our Laverne H. Creel Lifetime Achievement and Frank A. Thompson II Citizenship Award recipient for 2022. This year, we remember, recognize, and honor two of the Conway's most distinguished, dedicated, and loved members. A married couple of 50 years who served so many in so many ways. The husband earned his Bachelor of Science degree in chemistry from North Carolina Central University prior to joining the U.S. Army, where he achieved rank of captain. In 1986, he moved his family to Conway and opened Conway Ford dealership and then Conway Chrysler, where he served as president until his retirement. He was also a partner in Grand Strand Nissan. He received the South Carolina Regional Small Business Person of the Year Award and the Ford Top Profit Dealer Award. He served many civic, business, and educational organizations throughout his life, including membership in Phi Beta Sigma fraternity, member of the Coastal Carolina University Board of Trustees, and Coastal Education Foundation. He served as a member of the Waccamaw Regional Education Board, on the board of the South Carolina Commission for Lawyer Conduct, and the Myrtle Beach Regional Economic Development Board. He was a member of the Conway High School's Solid Gold Booster Club, the American Legion Post 196, NAB Vets, UNCF, National Association of Minority Dealers, and a charter board member of Each One Teach One. He was a life member of the LaGrange Frank Alumni and Friends Association and an avid supporter of many additional individuals, charities, and initiatives in his church. He is a past Conway Chamber of Commerce president who was named Conway's 2013 Man of the Year. He never met a stranger, offered help when and wherever needed, and his laughter was contagious. While her husband was busy building his success in the auto dealership industry, his wife too was busy building her own career and supporting local initiatives. She earned her Bachelor of Science in English Speech from Elizabeth City State University and completed her graduate studies in linguistics at George Mason University. Her career included teaching English ESL as well as business, industry, and military. During her career, she received the National Right to Read Award, Partners in Education Award, Education Business Industry Award, and the AARP Community Service Coordinator Award. In 2017, she received the National Federation of the Blind South Carolina Association Member of the Year Award. As an active member of Friendship Baptist Church, she served in many leadership and service roles and was always willing to assist those in need. She was also active in many civic, business, and educational organizations, including serving as charter member of the Conway chapter of Jack and Jill of America, on the South Carolina Foster Care Review Board, the National Education Association, and the South Carolina Education Association, just to name a few, and benefited from her involvement. She was kind and loved people. While they both enjoyed many accomplishments and successes in their career endeavors, they were most devoted and dedicated to God and family and community. Unfortunately, we have lost both this year. His Lord said unto him, Well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter into the joy of the Lord. Matthew 25:21. Whether you had the pleasure of knowing them or working with them personally or not, know that our chamber and community is a better place because they were both such a big part of many, many years. To their sons, Ivan and Sean, and their families, we honor and pay tribute to the legacy of love, dedication, service, lots of laughter of your parents, our beloved colleagues, mentors, and friends. The recipients for the 2022 Laverne H. Creel Lifetime Achievement Award, Sam and Juanita Frank. At this time, I would like to introduce our 2021-22 Conway Chamber President, Aaron Reese.
Jill, why'd you do that to me? Why'd you pull all the heartstrings and then hand it right over to me? That's really nice of you. I'm just kidding. Good evening, everybody. As Jill said, I'm Aaron Reese. I'm the current board president for the Conway Chamber of Commerce. But before I give you guys a brief update on the chamber, on the board, on all our initiatives that we're doing, we forgot one award. So we've got to do this award before we get going any further. Every year, we give an award to, all of our board of directors are great, right? And they're all very helpful, and they're very involved, but there's usually one that kind of steps up and does a little bit more than everybody else. Is always there when we need this person and just does a tremendous job. So they're all exceptional leaders, but one's recognized every year for performing these responsibilities beyond expectations and for their exemplary leadership to the chamber and to the community. And by the looks of tonight's event, this person has definitely pulled it off and has gone above and beyond again. So the 2022 Outstanding Board Member Award goes to none other than Mrs. Jill Marshall. This chamber is so sneaky. All right, let's see. I know you guys are wanting to get to the dancing and the partying and all that stuff, so I'm gonna try and get through this as fast as possible. But first of all, I want to thank you guys all for coming out tonight. If it wasn't for the membership, for your involvement, for your participation, the chamber couldn't do what we do. We wouldn't be able to provide the services that enhance our business community and the quality of life for people in Conway. So again, my name is Aaron. I've been involved with this chamber since 2012. It's been my honor to serve on the board with so many great people, and it's been my pleasure to work with the fantastic staff at the chamber. So let me just take a brief minute to tell you guys who works at the chamber. You probably encountered one or two of them, but maybe you haven't seen all four of them. We've got a small staff of just four. So Harley Shelley is our special events director. Harley mentored under Tommy Moore for several years, and you guys probably all know Tommy. He's kind of infamous in this area. Close. Infamous in this area. And as Tommy stepped away from the board, it left a big vacancy on all the events that we do. And Harley stepped up and stepped in and organized and ran those events. And we didn't miss a beat on any of those events. Those events were fantastic. So Harley, she's back there in the back. Brooke Holden is our newest employee. Brooke's over... So Brooke's our newest employee. She's over membership engagement for the chamber. And since she's come on board, our membership numbers have grown tremendously. Membership participation at our events has seen significant increases. So where's Brooke? Brooke's over here sitting back. Devin Parks is our Director of Economic Development and Government Relations. Devin has grown our economic development activities over several years, but the collaboration that we're currently seeing with our friends at the City of Conway is truly remarkable. I know that we will be hearing some great announcements from this partnership in the future. So where's Devin? Devin's over here. And of course, our leader, Kelly James, our fearless captain, our steady hand at the wheel, pulling us together all the time. So Kelly's in the back over there. Thank you. These folks do a fantastic job. I want to thank each of the four of you for your dedication to the chamber, for your eagerness to help me through my entire time with the chamber, and for your friendships. I know that you will continue to be absolute rock stars for the chamber and for Conway. All right, so now a little update on the Chamber's achievements and successes from this past year. So we've got several committees. I'm just gonna run through each of those committees, give you guys some brief updates, and then you can get line dancing and all that fun stuff. So our Community and Special Events Committee, this group organizes and they implement some record-breaking community events this year. 2021 Christmas Parade included our most entries ever and record number of spectators. Riverfest 2022 brought in over 16,000 festival goers to our scenic riverfront. And our reverse raffle exceeded our fundraising goals. And tonight, obviously, Jill and her committee have outdone themselves with this event. This is way better than I ever anticipated it would be. So that's our community and our special events committee. In economic development, these initiatives continue to spur interest in Conway as the place to open and run a successful business. So over the past year, we have seen 145 new business licenses in the city of Conway. We've seen 25 ribbon cuttings for new chamber members. Downtown is virtually full to capacity, and we are set to welcome 2 new hotels into Conway in the near future. In government relations, this group meets and collaborates with our city leaders on a regular basis. This group's a member of the Countywide Chamber Coalition and successfully obtained increased funding for Conway marketing programs for the coming year. In our education programs, we have a Salute to Education Luncheon. This program honors Horry County's most outstanding high school seniors and their most inspiring teachers. The top outstanding student is awarded a small scholarship. And just a side note, our Woman of the Year, Miss Christie, she had a daughter that was in that group, so all kinds of connections here. We also have Leadership Conway. In Leadership Conway 2022, we graduated 17 participants, and in 2023, we've got our largest class we've had in 20 years. We have maxed out at 25 people for this year, so it's fantastic. This group also hosts hosts 6 business brunch meetings in addition to various other educational leadership seminars throughout the year. Now, our marketing committee, they purchased over $40,000 in paid advertisements to market the Conway community, our festivals, and our events. We hosted the entire South Carolina Welcome Center staff to Conway twice this year. They toured historic downtown. They took a riverboat cruise and met with our staff and did a brochure swap as well. We distributed over 2,800 information please relocation resource guides, which includes our membership directory. And we were also working on a new website, so be on the lookout for the new website, I think November 1st. So just a couple weeks away. Our membership services, we currently stand right around 600 members. We've welcomed over 70 new members to our chamber family this past year. Membership Services hosted 6 Coffee Connections events, sponsored by our friends over here at HTC, a Christmas mixer, and business after hours. We mailed almost 2,000 welcome letters to new residents and distributed approximately 1,000 welcome neighbor goodie bags from our chamber office. 50 chamber members were featured in our Membership Monday campaign and other promotional videos that we had. And we've got a group of chamber ambassadors. This group helps to keep our members informed and engaged. They attend leadership workshops and team building events, and these ambassadors do a fantastic job. So folks, we've accomplished a lot in this past year, and we did it together. We did it because of you guys, our members, our sponsors, our volunteers, our supporters, our friends. So I can't thank you all enough for the role you all played in making this year a huge success. And I look forward to working with all of you in the future as we grow our chamber and our vibrant business community. Now, it is my honor to pass on the honor of the president of this board and introduce Conway Chamber's incoming president for the 2022-23 year, Mrs. Becky Hubbard. Becky was born and raised in Conway and has been married to her husband Shane for over 28 years. Bless her heart. It says that on the paper. I'm just kidding, Shane. She and Shane live in Conway, where they raise their 2 children, are members of the First Baptist Church. Becky earned her both bachelor and master's degree from Coastal Carolina University. She is the department chair of teacher education at Horry Georgetown Technical College, where she has worked for the past 18 years. Becky has served on the Chamber Board as VP of Educational Programs for the last 4 years, and she is also the co-chair of Leadership Conway. She serves on the United Way of Horry County's Steering Committee for Kindergarten Readiness. She's on the board of South Carolina Association of Teacher Educators and volunteers as Guardian Ad Litem for South Carolina Child Advocacy. Earlier this year, Becky won the A. Wade Martin Innovator of the Year Award from the South Carolina Technical Education Association, and she was named a Woman on the Move by the South Carolina American Association for Women in Community Colleges. Please join me in welcoming your new president, Becky Hubbard.
I would like to thank Aaron for that gracious introduction, and on behalf of the Conway Chamber Membership Board and staff, I would like to thank Aaron for an outstanding year. Let's give him another round of applause. We appreciate the leadership, dedication, and time invested. Got it, girl. As my first official action as the Chamber President, I'd like to present the President's Distinguished Service Award to Aaron in recognition of years of leadership, commitment to excellence, and service to Conway and Horry County. So thank you, Aaron. All right. I thank you, the members of the Conway Chamber of Commerce, for allowing me the privilege of serving you as your president this coming year. I'd also like to thank all those who served before me and assure you that I will do my best to make sure that our chamber continues to meet the needs of our membership and community. Our theme for this coming year is relationships, roles, and responsibilities. As a membership organization, our chamber's role is significant and the responsibility substantial. Our community has experienced significant growth, and our business community plays a crucial role in driving this growth and prosperity forward. Our goal is to foster relationships and continue to take a leadership role in providing resources that ensure the success of our members. That is our responsibility as your Chamber of Commerce. I challenge each of you, if you are not already involved, to join us in our efforts as we strive to accomplish these goals, our mission, and vision in the coming year. I congratulate all of our distinguished and deserving award winners this evening. We not only celebrate and honor you and your contributions to Conway, our chamber, and the business community as a whole, but also we are inspired by your dedication and service to become better leaders and role models. I look forward to working with all of you as we continue to make Conway, South Carolina, the best place to live, learn, play, and do business. Thank you again for this opportunity.
I'd like to thank all of you for joining us this evening to celebrate another successful year for our Chamber of Commerce. Congratulations to all of our 2022 award recipients. Again, thanks to all of our generous sponsors, contributors for your support, and everyone involved in making this evening possible. At this time, if you purchase raffle tickets for the prize packages, please pull them out. If you have not purchased tickets and if you would like to, please do so now. Blakely is waving them vigorously. Please stick around and have some fun with us. The DJ is going to be playing music. The food and bar are still open. Don't forget to take a selfie at the photo booth. I hope you have all enjoyed tonight, and thank you all for coming. Thank you.